Hi everyone, welcome back. Just a quick update. I've changed my camera from my phone to the DJI Osmo Tree, and it comes with a mic, so my audio and my video looks different. Hopefully it looks better, but I'm not sure. We'll see. And I'm also sick, so yeah, my voice might be a bit different, so bear with me. Today I want to talk about this, which is part of my jewelry collection, mostly necklaces here, and maybe one or two bracelets, or three bracelets. Some of it which are not here, but I thought the video might be too long if I went through all of them, so there will be another part talking about the rest of them. So stay tuned. To start off with, I might do the one that I have for longest. So this is my 21st birthday present from my parents, and it's custom made, you can say. If it would focus, it's actually all diamonds. And back when I was 21st, it's not that expensive in comparison to now, I think, if I had to get the same thing. So it's all diamonds throughout this heart-shaped thing, and to the sides and the bottom. And then it's white gold for the entire of the necklace itself. It feels like my camera can't actually focus if I go too close, so you might not actually see it up close this much, but over here you probably can see a bit better when it focuses. There you go. And I've gotten this since I was 21, and that's really the first ever jewelry gold diamond piece I got that I can remember. As a baby, when I was born, my relatives would give me different jewelries and golds that I still have some of them, but I don't remember them. So this feels the most significant. And then on track of my only other white gold jewelry is this diamond necklace. I think this is a 0.5 carat from memory. So this was actually one of my friend's family is a jeweler, so a lot of my jewelry is actually made by her family brand or company. And I got this for my wedding. So the entire necklace is white gold, and it's just a solitaire diamond there. And the reason why I got this is that I just wanted something that sparkle but also was simple, and I didn't, to all the other fancy luxury brands have these ones, but they were pretty expensive for what it is. So this was actually a much better deal. I can't remember how much I got it for, but it's a beautiful single diamond, very simple. Moving on, we'll talk about the Van Cleef ones, which I know it's very cliche these days, and people talk about the quality is drop or it's fake, yada yada yada. I don't know, and I'm not sure about all the details of any of that, whether it's true or fake. But the three pieces that I've got from Van Cleef, as you can see here, and two more here, which I will talk about, they have been staying up really good. And this one in particular was my first ever luxury necklace from Van Cleef, and this is the gouache. I can't speak French, so I'm sorry if I can't pronounce it. But this is the one that has no diamonds, just pure gold, and it sort of reflects light with the cut of it, if you can see from here. And I really love that. And I specifically wanted the necklace to be not any of the stones, because I know I wear necklaces a lot more than I do wear bracelets, and I want to be able to not think about it so much and not care about it so much. And because this was my first ever luxury necklace, I wore it a ton. Like every occasion I go out, go holiday, go wherever, I wear this a lot. And it hasn't tarnished on me. I clean it very variably, and it still looks pretty good on me. So I think for me, my experience with Van Cleef was very good. Nothing really happened. And so far it's been, good quality. Now moving on to my bracelet. So this is the mother of pearl Humbra vintage, and I've had this not long after I had the the necklace. And I'm more careful with this because it is a precious stone, and I'm worried that something might happen to it if I'm not careful, or if it gets water, things like that everyone talks about. It was to a point that I wouldn't wear it in the rain, but my SA did tell me it's okay, a bit of rain is fine. But that would mean I just wore a bit less, but I still love it. The condition's still great, to be honest. I haven't seen anywhere. I, wipe it sometimes just with a microfiber cloth, and no much scratches at all. It's been holding up for me pretty well. And to me, even though there's lots of fakes around there's lots of different ones outside that I've seen that are not real, as much as people say they look the same, if you truly have this piece in your hands and you look at it, I don't feel it's the same, but that's just my personal opinion. And then moving on, I've got the small sweet Alhambra, and I've gotten this quite recently, or last year, so it's my latest addition to my Van Cleef collection. I always wanted to Alhambra sweet in carnelian, red, maroon is my color. I am a deep autumn in color palette, so this is truly my color, and I want a bracelet that's carnelian as well, but as you can see, it's much more smaller than the vintage Alhambra, and it's rose gold with this one. There's no yellow gold. As you can see, all my jewelry other than the two that I got, that white gold, they're all yellow gold because of my skin tone. It's much better fitted for me, but because I really wanted a carnelian, I just took it anyway. But so far so good. I love it. And the red on this one, the carnelian, in this lighting it looks a bit black, but there's different carnelians, so when you buy, you can sort of ask them if they have a few to show you a few and to see which shade of red you would like. And the rest of the necklace looks the same. And the next one I thought I will talk about is, let's go with this one. So this is from a shop named Captivant Collection. It's a brand that I saw from I don't know if I should call her an influencer, but this lady on Instagram, and she is a mum and she makes her own jewelry. Oh, like she has a brand of herself that makes jewelry, and it's from the United States. So I got it mailed and delivered to me, and it's like a diamond little necklace like that, a bit like the Tiffany Smile one, and then it's definitely yellow gold. And what I normally wear is it not by itself. I normally stack it together. So sort of like this. And that's how she stacked it herself as well. And I think I've got really influenced seeing how she stacked it. So I also got one. But very beautiful piece. Sorry, my throat was actually dying on me while I was doing that bit. But what I want to say is when you wear your Van Cleef, if you stack it, and it's a thing to stack it, let me just show you. It looks beautiful when you stack it, at least to me, like that. I just think it's really nice when you sort of stack it like that on your neck. Anyhow, moving on. The only thing I'll say that this piece, obviously it's not cheap because it is gold and diamond, but compared to all my other pieces here, their gold is much thinner, or the necklace is much thinner, and I don't know if I necessarily love that for the price that I pay, but honestly I don't really know. But I think now, these days, I just go to my friend and ask her to make similar ones for me. Moving on, this is from a jewelry, and this is probably, I've got two pieces from jewelry, one necklace like this and a pair of earring studs. And I really like this one. My earrings, they didn't last very well. It started losing its gold color, even though I bought the solid gold version, and it just looked funny. Like the shape of the stud just deformed. Was this one, I used to stack it quite a bit as well. The colour's still stunning. I don't really wear it by itself just because I don't like that look. I always just, again, stack it with this, as you know, because this is my first ever luxury necklace. I wore it heaps and I just stacked it with lots of other things. And then moving on to this too. So this is a Tiffany hardware ball. I can't remember now. I bought it a while ago and I sort of got inspired because one of my colleagues, senior colleagues, she used to wear one of the Tiffany pieces as like a flat gold. And I was like, I really want like a statement piece, like a bigger, heavier ball of gold. And I love this, especially when I'm wearing chunky sweaters. And because this length is really long, it really works out for chunky sweaters because it can sort of hang long from you. But nothing too much to talk about this because it's just really a bowl. And then the next one is Tiffany Hardware, the classic one. I think it's not super popular, but I love this. It's so special, I feel. And I think the way I got inspired to buy this was if you have watched the K-drama Penthouse, the main lady who lives up the penthouse, she has versions of this on her neck and her earrings. It's just that's multiple of this, and I just thought it looked stunning, and I really wanted one. And I think this one's pretty cool because it's got double chain and it's double. So when you wear it, it's double. It's pretty short, but you can lengthen it. But I think this piece gives you a little heart shape when you have it. I think this piece is special. And then I've got this, which is a Bulgari. I think it's called B0, but B0 might be the bigger one. But I will leave some names down in the description box so that you can find it. And I was influenced by my friend who has the same one, except hers has the diamond. And I was like, damn, that's cool. And I just thought I was impulse buying this, but it ended up being really good. I wore it so much, especially when traveling. It's still like that similar vibes to this, where it's a blob of gold. I love it. But it's like cooler, right? And the fun fact of this Bulgari necklace is that you can squeeze it. It's spongy. And you can wear it both ways. So at the end of this necklace, you have these 3 little chains. So you can wear it at different lengths, because how you wear it is you hook it from like here, like that. So if you hook it all the way, it's the longer length. But if you hook it down further, so somewhere around here, it sort of hooks like that, and it's meant to be like, oh sorry, not that one. That just makes it shorter, but there's a different way to wear this. So if you wear it like this, and if I swing the thing pendant all the way there, so when you wear it, you can have this hanging down like this on your neck. So it's like a different design altogether. And obviously if you hook it there, it will hang down differently, but it just gives you a different look. So it looks not as good on my hands, but actually it looks pretty good when it's on your neck. I love it. And then moving on, this one I haven't talked about. This is a very new edition by my friend again. And I sort of had seen a lot of version of these necklace where it's like you stack it along with your other necklace, and it's got like little diamonds hooking out of it. And I love it. I love that design. So I was like, hey friend, please, I've sent you these pictures, make me one. And she did, and it's very dainty with little diamonds hanging out like that, dangling. Yeah, it's hard to see with this background, but that's, you can see when I pull it up, it's just shing, little dangly shiny things. Dainty and lovely. One of my favorite pieces that I have. And then just finally with some pieces that from my wedding, from my in-laws and my family. So this is just a bracelet of just pure gold, and pretty much, you wear it like this, and it's got like a chainy sort of effect. And I've got this as well, which is another chain bracelet, and it's quite nice if you wear it together. These two, which is made by my friend for my wedding gift. It's like this chain, I don't even know how to explain this one, but it's boxy chain sort of design, and I've got this one that's a chainy one, which I think is pretty cool. And I've got a necklace version of this, which I'll show you in a sec, but you can wear it by itself, or you can just wear it together like this, and I think it's quite nice when it's worn together. It's very shiny. Love it. And the designs came from my friend, who I just chose whatever she sent me. There were a few other good ones, but there's a limited amount of money. You can't choose everything you like. And then the necklace version of this is this, which is so cool because it's like a chain version, and I usually stack this, but I also wear it for chunky sweaters. And it's not super heavy, but it's very cool. And it almost, sometimes I wear it as like a choker bit as well. And then I've got this very beautiful, plain sort of gold, and I love this because this is very, very long. That's the only caveat. I kind of wish it was shorter, but shorter means less gold. I always wear this for like dinners, where it's like a plain dress or a plain black dress especially, and it just elevates it. It's just like a simple gold chain and very beautiful. And you know, I actually really like this clasp. I had a different clasp before, like the really old school ones. Like I'll show you on this one, and then we can see that one there, and then it broke. So then I sent it back to my friend, and she fixed it for me. But just to clarify, it's not my friend's. My friend's family business, so it's not her doing it. But she is my little middle person, and she's my best friend. So I get lots of privilege from there. But the last one I probably say, and I'll do a little sneak peek, and I can talk about it a bit more next time, is my Cartier. This is a birthday gift from my husband, and this is the Love bracelet. It's for my 30th birthday, and this one's got the 3 diamonds, I think. I never actually counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 diamonds, yeah. And I wear this day in, day out since the day I've got it. And if, you know, it looks pretty still, but there are tons of scratches because I literally don't take this off. I take this off maybe once or twice a year to clean it. I've gone through airports, if you want to know. I've gone through airports with this. Sometimes they will ask you to take it off, and I'll just say, I don't have the screwdriver because it's screw onto me, and it'll be fine. They just need to scan you. And that's the only annoying part, because they have to scan you because you can't take it off. But otherwise, I love it. It does indent me a bit because I've got the smallest size and my arm's really small. But I tried one size bigger and it was just falling off my hand. So this is the best size I could, but obviously I can't be pregnant with this because look at that. I've got not much space in there. But I love it. I wear this every day. I don't take it off. I sleep with it. I shower with it. I do everything with it. And it's looking pretty good. It hasn't discolored or anything. If you compare it, they look similar. And the gold that my friend makes is different. So it's more yellow if you compare them side to side. And I just remember I've got one more other piece that I haven't showed. And it's a necklace that I got as a baby. I don't really want to show you the rest of it, but it's part of my name. And my auntie gave it to me when I was a baby, and she gave it to me as a present. And it's such an old piece, it's like 30 years ago, but it's still looking great in terms of colour. Alrighty, so I probably rushed through a bit going through all the pieces because there is a lot and it takes a lot of time. I didn't want to overdo this video for too long, but if there are any pieces or any particular groups that you want me to talk about in particular, or if I feel like talking about it, I can make another video just very specific to these ones with a bit more review on them. But it's a sort of almost all of my necklaces, or all of my necklaces that are real gold that I've displayed here today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and see you all, everyone.